In this video, we'll show you how to convert an obsolete PanelView standard part number to PanelView Plus 6 in ProposalWorks. In addition, we'll also show you how to use Step Forward to find the credits that your customers could get for the hardware as well as software. In the new ProposalWorks interface, you'll see that under the Raise Product Library tree as well as Rockwell Automation, there is the product selection wizards. If you click on the triangle, a list of wizards drops down. About 2/3 of the way down, there is a PanelView Standard to PanelView Plus conversion guide. Double click on it. Here in the PanelView Standard Migration Wizard, you could start by selecting either the screen size with options such as monochrome or color, or you could also skip to the PanelView Standard Catalog part number. On the right side here, you'll see a list of part numbers, and in this case, we're going to jump directly to part numbers. I'm going to look for a 2711 K6C5. And here I found it. The next thing you need to do is to select whether or not the customer would want the same cutout, the PanelView Plus 6 number to be the exact same cutout, or whether or not they would want it to be the same display size. If it would be the same display size as the PanelView Standard, then they would also have to have an adapter plate. So you'll see here in the first example, with the same cutout, there is a single part number, the 2711P K7C4A8. Now, if they wanted the same screen size, you'll see that there are two part numbers, which is the PanelView Plus part number as well as the adapter plate. And for this particular example, I'm going to select the same display screen size and adapter plate. Once you've done that, you can click Accept and accept a second time. Here you'll see on the right side the part number for the PanelView Plus as well as the adapter plate has shown up. Now you can also show your customers their Step Forward credit. By doing that, you would move over to the proposal outline, click on it, and click on this drop-down menu where it says Equipment List. And down here, you should see a Step Forward option. If for some reason you don't see Step Forward, then you would need a Step Forward plugin that you can get from the distributor Extranet. Once you click on Step Forward, you would click the plus sign. Once you click the plus sign, you'll see that the Step Forward shows up here in the proposal outline. In order to find the credits that your customer is eligible for by trading in their hardware, you would come to this PanelView Plus part number, which is the 2711P-K6C20A, and click on the triangle. There is now a list that drops down of eligible products that you can trade in for credit towards the list price of the PanelView Plus. Now, in our original example, we had the 2711-K6C5, and I'll look for that. And here I found it. I'll put in a quantity of 1. And you can see that for this particular part number, this PanelView Standard, there is a trade-in credit of 36% of list price, or $882. Now the credit not only applies to the PanelView Plus, but also to the adapter plate. So we could come down here and go to the 2711 K6C5. And once that's done, you can create a proposal in Microsoft Word. But one thing that I suggest you do is also quote the customer the software required to create the screens for the PanelView Plus 6, and that would be the FactoryTalk View Studio Machine Edition. And by doing that, you go back to the product library. You can use in the keyword filter, type in software, and we'll come down here to Rockwell Software. Select visualization software and go down to FactoryTalk View Studio for Machine Edition. You could also type in the part number directly in the catalog filter, which would be the 9701-VWSTMENE. Once you do that, you can accept, and you can go back to the proposal outline, click on Step Forward, hit Refresh, and now we have the option to find Step Forward credit for the Panel Builder 32 to apply towards the FactoryTalk View Studio for Machine Edition. In this case, the Panel Builder 32 software was 2711-ND3. Put a quantity of 1 in there, and they'll require the serial number. In this particular example, I'm just going to put a dummy number of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And here we have the equipment list. Now that we've converted, we've got the new PanelView Plus 6 part number as well as the software, we can generate a proposal. And by doing that, we'll click here at the Import Generate Report, select Word. You could also select Excel as well. And you want to make sure that your proposal includes both the equipment list as well as Step Forward. In this particular case, I'm going to keep all the default options for the quote. We'll generate it. After Proposal Works has generated the report, Microsoft Word is launched with the quote. On the first page, you'll see the equipment list as well as the PanelView Plus part numbers and adapter plate, the software, and the total. Now, if you scroll down to the second page of that document, you'll see the Step Forward credit amounts. Here's the part numbers to be traded in, as well as the credit amounts that you can include in your quote. And now that we have finished showing you how to create a proposal for PanelView Standard conversion to PanelView Plus 6, I wanted to also show you a couple of documents that are good references. In the literature library, there is a PanelView to PanelView Plus catalog number conversion. You can see that on page 14 here there's the PanelView standard part number, and then here is the PanelView Plus 6 part number. Also helpful for customers is to show them the migrating PanelView standard applications, which gives them information on how to do that with regards to the hardware as well as software. Now, as far as the PanelView Pluses, those will also be obsolete and will be replaced with PanelView Plus 6s. A helpful guide is the migration guide that is also in the literature library, PanelView Plus to PanelView Plus 6 conversion guide. On page 8 of that document, you'll see PanelView Plus part numbers that can migrate over to the PanelView Plus 6 and the complementary communication module that would go along with it. Now, customers who already have the PanelView Plus and would like to upgrade or just change their logic module, we do have a conversion guide for that on page 20 as well. Here's a logic module conversions from PanelView Plus to PanelView Plus 6. So that is pretty much the end of our demonstration. If you have any questions, feel free to call your PLC specialist, Jeff Ballard or Nana Lowe. Thanks.